You haven't said anything about my legs. I just wanted to...
I noticed you have legs.
Thank you.
Just get them done?
Yeah, oh yeah.
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 Cool sculpted? Did you get leg Botox?
I got the clear! And they didn't work, so we just needed to jolt them back into the, back into earth.
They do look good. Can you lift it so that they can see it on this camera? I want them to see. Oh!
Do you know about that one?
I mean, I know. Hi, it's me, Trixie and Mattel, and welcome back to The Pit Stop, the show where we recap RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13. We have reached the finale, and today's very special episode is brought to you by Truly Iced Tea. Thanks, Truly. Today we have an incredible icon in the studio, somebody who is singularly and solely the star of we have Katya.
I came as soon as I heard.
I just heard. I came as soon as I wanted to.
Thank you for having me. It is truly an honor.
When I think big finishes, when I think finales, when I think happy endings, I think of you.
Yeah, you also think about...
I think of someone... Keep ringing the doorbell like there's no one home.
Just remember this is sponsored, so...
Oh, right.
Keep it a little more.
Okay.
Who is that?
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes you go too far. Sometimes you go too
Yeah.
far.
It's important to pull back.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, our episode of this, when we did it in season 11, 10?
Could have been, yeah.
Is, I think, the singularly
The
most
lowest rated
viewed.
pit stop. Oh.
It's the most viewed pit stop ever.
I think it was because of my hair, that tousled look. Remember that one?
I remember the look. I don't think it was the look. I think it was the bright, shining personality, the promise, the ingenuity.
Yeah. The long legs that seem to stretch on into infinity.
If people don't know this about your body, it's Adam's apple.
Adam's apple.
Knees.
No, sorry. Adam's apple, breast buds, and then legs.
Breast, boobs, and titties.
Breast, boobs, titties, and jugs. Now today, jugs.
And then knees.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying this season? It's just flown by.
Oh my God, it's like I turned on the TV and then in a flash it was gone. I can't believe we're already at the finale.
I love that in this scenario, you're turning on a TV like this. Your Pleasantville
You know how I turn it off? I yank it out of the wall, the plug.
Let's get into this finale, okay?
Our
Our final
illustrious
contestants,
four. Yeah.
Kandy Muse,
Gottmik, Rose, and Symone. Yeah. Now, and before the viewers at home come for my wig, it's M-O-U-S-S-E. Let's not get it twisted. I'm not
Kandy
calling her a mousse. It's chocolate mousse.
Yes. Last time, Ru had decided to advance all 4 queens to the finale for the Lip Sync Smackdown.
Yeah.
Katya, since we're celebrated lip sync artists and champions ourselves, do you think it's appropriate that they have us judging the lip syncs?
I don't, there is no greater, more appropriate duo to be the judge of this scenario, being as we are. Well, I don't know about you. I mean, I actually am more than a lip sync assassin. I am a lip sync corpse. I believe I'm a lip sync corpse.
I'm not a lip sync assassin. I'm a lip sync murder-suicide.
Yeah. You're yeah, exactly. I have lost, I think, the most lip syncs out of any Drag Race alumna.
We've lost 8 combined.
Wow.
What do you think the season 7 finale would have been like if there had been a lip sync for the crown? We're talking Violet, we're talking Ginger, we're talking Pearl.
I'm thinking Ginger probably would have scalped those. Although, I think, to be fair, I'm not gonna undersell Violet's talent. She's an amazingly talented person. And I'm also not gonna just completely disregard Pearl. But at the time,
well, you did.
Yeah, I think it would have come down to Ginger and Violet. And I think if this is a live audience, right?
Yeah.
I think Ginger would have
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's an electrifying entertainer.
Yeah.
She's a crowd-pleasing entertainer. She knows what to do to get the crowd riled up. And she's great. Yeah,
to take the clothes off.
To take the clothes off and have them puke and bolt for the exit.
The finale begins with RuPaul performing New Friends Silver, Old Friends Gold. Now, when they said Old Friends, I thought of you first. What did you think of the performance?
There's a layer. This is like a lasagna experience. To look not only the best, I mean, she looks the best she's ever looked in her life. That's incredible.
Yeah.
And now to show more skin, showing all the legs, all the body, doing and just like coming out, like she's just, It was lovely.
And I believe that was her Vanity Fair bustier.
It looked like it, yeah. And she looks incredible. She's amazing. And it's always wonderful at that moment. She's been kind of doing more and more. That's the moment where she says, oh, by the way, Flop.
In case you all
I'm the
forgot.
bitch. Yeah, I'm the one.
It was really fierce.
She's lovely.
Then we see something we've never seen at a grand finale, which is we see the top 4 showcase a ball. 3 different looks right at the top of the episode. Categories are black and white, red all over, and finale eleganza extravaganza. What did you think?
I just, steal peak wealth. Merrill Lynch. Bank of America.
Avengers
Wells Fargo,
Endgame.
Avengers Endgame. James Cameron. The Titanic. Transformers. The Fast and the Furious franchise.
The Lake House.
Lady by the Water.
What Dreams May Come.
M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong.
The Hill.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Silent Hill. It's just...
Every costume was literally Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Wishes.
Chromatica in Vegas. Like
Cirque du Soleil. Every show combined. I mean, it's like... I'm looking at you, we're watching the episode, and I'm looking at you like, the last 2 brain cells that I have that wished to be on Drag Race again got smoked in a second.
Extinguished. Mad Sandy threw it on the ground and stamped it out.
I'm like, not only do I not aspire to this level of drag, my frail old body couldn't even wear it down the runway.
No, you couldn't carry it.
I couldn't carry it. I don't even know. I would open the suitcase, look at it, and just walk away.
Yeah.
And I mean, I give it up. Like I said, so there's a bittersweet experience with me watching this because on the one hand, as a viewer, I'm just, my wig is blown off. I'm so happy. It's so dazzling. It's so incredible.
Unattainable.
It's Galliano for Dior, one after the other.
Yeah.
One after the other. It's just complete excess.
It wasn't
Totally
just the
mind-blowing.
color and the texture, the scale. These people did it like they were going to be seen from Mars. It was giant hats, giant shoulders, tiny waists, giant trains.
Incredible, unwearable,
Psycho.
so extravagant. I mean, it was this was the pinnacle of drag.
This was the day I found out that I'm not a drag queen. I'm an associate manager at Claire's.
Yeah, I'm a babysitter. I'm not even crystal clear on what a baby is.
Let's look at Gottmik first.
Okay, so
I mean, she is the moment.
she is an icon.
Now, come on now.
Yeah,
You gagged for the Hellraiser.
I gagged, and you heard me scream it out loud. I was like, "That's the best! That's the best!" What I meant was that was the best. This is the best look I've ever seen on Drag Race.
Yeah.
And this season, that's happened a couple of times in my head. I'm like, holy, these girls came and they really that dog.
What did you think of the second look, the red Keith Haring look, the giant pantalones?
It's fantastic. Although I got to say that I'm not a fan of text.
I'm not either.
I don't, because listen, fashion is a universal language, and English it has I don't like English letters on stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it because
You don't even like English that much.
I don't. If you're gonna do something, do the Greek or Cyrillic or just make it look cool. I loved the outfit, but she gets dinged for the text. I don't care what it says, even if it's like love will lift you up or like I gotta do my dishes. I don't care. So she gets dinged for that, but it is a beautiful outfit.
And what did you think of the final look with the heart? This Mandalorian Rita Repulsa.
I took off my chunky statement jewelry, I hung it on the hook, and I just walked into the ocean. It's just so spectacular. It's so extravagant. It's so over the top. It's so well done. It's so great. It's just, I don't like it.
You know what though? Thank God.
It's too much. It's incredible.
Thank God we're not like, look, people.
Excuse me?
Well,
Look, that's a bag of That's
look
me.
over there. Yeah. You're the look over there people.
Yeah.
These bitches just looked right in the camera and looked at people like Violet and
Yeah.
Roger, and
Yeah.
they just said, checkmate, bitch. Up next, Kandy Muse.
Kandy Muse.
What do you think?
Kandy Muse has the unfortunate position of having to follow Gottmik, right?
Right.
Not a position you want to be in.
No.
The first look, I'd say aesthetically is it's
If I
pretty.
was in this, I would show up to the rehearsal and they go, this is the order, and I would go, I'm going first.
I mean, I like the silhouette, the
black and white.
It was okay. It was okay for me. I mean, of course, the message, yes. The lettering, I just don't feel like that's the message is getting across. But it's not really hurting it because it was more abstract. Not that message, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways.
The red?
It was
It's
pretty.
like a pleather with a lot of grommets.
A lot of stuff, Wallace and Gromit. Yeah, it was successful. I think it was, again, I'm just comparing it to what I saw earlier. But for Kandy, I think it's like a successful look. Hooker in red.
I think she looks like a cartoon hot dog, but that's how I felt. You know, hot dogs, the cartoon's always red.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Again, following Gottmik, it was hard to be
tough.
like, this
It's
is the
tough.
same level.
Yeah, it's tough. Don't like that last look.
You're a girl who gathers.
I love I love a ruffle.
I love a
Hello.
ruffle. I was watching
a
it
tube.
going, that's not gathered enough.
No, because when you do those kind of details in that type of fabric is going to skew cheap looking.
Yeah.
It's gonna skew cheap looking. I don't care if it's cheap, but it better look interesting. That look for me wasn't super successful. Also, this is really dumb, but it's bad luck to wear peacock feathers on stage. The drug addict says it's bad luck to wear peacock.
So that's where your life went wrong? You wore peacock's feathers?
Yeah.
It is bad luck. I forgot
It's
about
bad
that.
luck. I didn't like the hat. I also did not like the hair, which was very pulled back. It was strange.
The wig.
Yeah.
The wig didn't fit her head.
Right. Yes.
The hairline was back here.
Yeah.
She was wearing a yarmulke of yaki.
A Yakima.
Up next, Rose.
Rose. It's incredible. What I'm going to ding her, I'm going to give a big ding on the makeup. It was, I haven't met you, Rose. It was really bad. It was really bad. And guess what? This is something you can change.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Makeup is the most easily changeable part of the face, obviously. Look at you.
Well,
Anyways.
but I will say the quality of these looks, let's just talk about the looks.
Oh, they're show-stopping.
The black
They're
and white with
show-stopping.
the umbrella
It's
and the bows
show-stopping.
is incredible.
It's show-stopping.
It's
It's a
just
showstopper.
incredible. And black and white graphic is so smart. I mean, it's just amazing.
It's a great theme for
Do you
the
like the
ball.
red with the roots?
It was wild and crazy, and I appreciated all her puns. Great
Yeah.
puns. I'm rooting for you.
I love
Yeah.
it. And then what did you think of the queen look towards the end?
That one I personally don't love, but I can see I applaud it. I absolutely think it's impressive. For me, it's too panto. It's too community theater.
It did
top
serve.
notch.
It served a little.
It was
what's
kinky
that-
boots.
Yes,
It was
it's
two
that
kinky
thing
boots.
where you rent a drag queen to come serve drinks at your party as a table. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
You can rent a drag queen to come to your house, and the gown is like champagne flutes, and they wheel it around serving
sure,
champagne.
yeah.
It was a little of that.
Yeah.
But
Panto
I
vibes.
loved the legs, the silver boots with the train.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
cool.
this was a really cool look.
No, again, I'm telling you, the bar is so high. You can't talk a lot of about these outfits, but just nitpicking and, yeah. It was really impressive. Again, more makeup.
But the makeup, when
More
you screen,
makeup.
I shouldn't go, Alexa, play Brick House. You know what I mean? Again, this is us just being Middle Earth, being like, why is the hot guy not putting on enough makeup?
and it's not. I'm not operating under the assumption that I need to be gorgeous in order to make fun of
Well,
people.
neither are we. We never. Someone lied to her several times. And then finally, Symone.
Okay.
Love Simon came in here today, and she served 3 completely different
Yeah.
looks. Okay, first up we have this black and white Marie Antoinette with this textured afro sculpted.
Crazy. I mean, and truly, like these 3 looks are so categorically different. I mean, the range. That first look, I was like, it was a journey. It was a visual journey because I was like, what is it? I was like trying to figure out what the whole thing was. And then as she came closer and closer, I was like,
And when you're doing a runway walk like that, having the weight in a dress like this be straight out to the side is so beneficial because we don't see the back when you're walking forward.
Yeah.
So having the weight go straight out, it just looked like she was sitting on a pillow almost.
I mean, and it was like, this is like,
narrative.
A narrative. The Marie Antoinette with bandana. I mean, it's like, it's so fierce.
Yeah.
It's a reimagining. It's a high-low. It's super, it's conceptual. It's like stunning. It's really well done. She's gorgeous. It was great.
And then what did you think of the all red nails look?
Mary Dugan. Mary Dugan. This is a perfect example of form and function, right?
Yes.
Because regardless of the nails, even if you had cataracts like I do and glaucoma and you can't see that detail, it's stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. Aesthetically, it hits all the points. It's unique, it's gorgeous, it's sexy, it's modern, blah, 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 blah. But then the hair.
The hair, and
The toenails, Mary.
I know.
Call a cab.
and
Get out of here.
I know you're a big fan of toenails.
Call a cab. I was going to do them today and I said, what's the point?
Well, finally we have hair artistry We have one half that
And
is...
this, yes.
One half is armor, one half is flowing.
This is Medusa as the war. I mean,
And you know how I feel about foundation on the body? Symone never lets you see her without skin that is covered, buttered, lacquered, and glowing.
she was hot and she was wet.
The skin on her lower back probably looks better than the skin on my face in drag.
There's a lot of intellectual options for the viewer to go there, or you can be like, work, diva, fierce, you know?
Yeah.
It's so well done.
You could just like it at a glance.
Yeah.
If you stare at it longer, you could go, oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
And then when you think about it, you go, oh my God, there's a concept to it. Ru checks in with season 12 winner Jada Essence Hall, who is in the drive-in audience, peddling her wares, basically. I would love to see Jada in that car park shooting Jada t-shirts, shooting Tamisha Iman sneakers out of a cannon.
On roller skates.
Yes. What do you think of that addition to the finale? Jada out in the parking lot.
I say, listen, put that to work. And she was pounding the pavement.
Jada's not confrontational when she says, I'll see you in the parking lot. She's like, I have a gig.
She's like, yeah, she's ready to punch that clock.
I'm booked.
Yeah.
Next, like in every finale, Ru talks individually to each of the top four. Katya, you know Gottmik. What are your impressions of her as a queen?
She, as a queen, kind of embodies the Drag Race success story. Think of the roast. Terrified of doing the roast, she thought, I don't want to do this roast. This is the one thing I'm so afraid of. She killed it.
Yeah.
She did very well.
She did the best.
She did the best, in my opinion. She did the best in a challenge that, let's face it, not very many people succeeded at. And I'm gonna say this. The Snatch Game, for me, was the best Snatch Game in the history of the show. Okay, first of all, she nailed the look. That whole like, hey Ru, how are you? Let me know as soon as the camera's rolling, we'll kill it. And then that level of intellect, I was like, oh my God, that's so smart.
Yeah.
She was so smart. It was so well done. It's exactly the assignment. And so I was like, give it to her. She won.
During Kandy's segment, she gets a message from her mom as someone who has had their mother featured on Drag Race. What is that experience like sharing Drag Race with your mom?
Personally, I hate it. Get that bitch out of the way. I'm here for the camera time, not her. Get your flop ass out of the spotlight. It's my turn.
It's
bitch.
my turn.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's always, I don't like moments of sincerity on TV.
I don't either.
I can't deal with it. Okay, let me tell you something. I know this is a little bit off topic, but I want to share with you right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we have the time. No, go ahead. Go.
I would not be able to participate in the, what would you say to little baby Jessica? And that's it. I could not do that seriously.
I couldn't either. When Ru interviews Rosé, she mentions Rosé is recovering from an injury. Do you think that affected her lip sync later on?
I rolled my eyes so hard, they almost popped out of this head I have on my shoulders.
Tamisha Iman is doing backflips
With a colostomy
bag.
And keeping it to herself, being very discreet.
Yeah.
Diana discreet. Mary, I don't care. If it's an impacted fracture and the bone's coming out of your shin, then we can have a discussion. Otherwise, keep that sprain angle to yourself. That's why God created Percocet and Percodan.
Do you enjoy her Scottish family? That's a real question.
As
if one of the options is to go, no.
I hate those Scottish hoes.
Yeah.
I mean, as a person with a Scottish family.
Was that her brother?
I don't know.
That her brother was talking?
Yes, it was her brother.
He was cute.
Yeah.
The Rosé clan.
They're cute.
The family of Rose.
Yeah, they're
Rose
very
Dawson.
cute. Yeah.
Very
They're
attractive
very
people.
cute. Very cute. Yeah.
And then finally, Ru and Symone discuss the House of Avalon. You're familiar with that crew, Mark Monroe?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I'm lucky enough to own several incredible pieces by
That's
Mark
right.
Monroe. Yeah. And let me tell you they are so creative. And this
Yeah.
is not about having access to resources. They're not rich. They have all this that you can't buy. This incredible creative talent and skill.
Yeah.
Point of view, references, all this stuff. And it's just like, I am so happy for her because to have that support, to have that creative support and also that camaraderie, it's just a wonderful thing to experience.
Then the top four perform a Bette Midler tribute to the song Friends. What do you think of that? We haven't ever gotten a performance out of drag at a finale before.
I think there's a reason for that, which I'll leave to the viewers to wonder.
We like the sentiment. It's always important to keep the conversation going. I think the youngest LGBTQIA people now, they don't personally know sometimes people who they have lost. So it is important to like remind people.
Of course. To be literate in gay history is a very valuable thing.
Next, we see something I really loved, which was we see an amazing tribute to a queen I was lucky enough to compete with and know, the incredible Chi Chi DeVayne.
Yeah.
Katya, you ever interact with her?
it's one of those things that people say you hear it all the time. Every person you talk to Chi-Chi about says she was the nicest person ever. And I'm just gonna be another one of those people because it's true.
And they said that when she was alive too, when she came up, it's not common that there's somebody that every drag queen likes.
In this rotted hellscape of a universe,
yeah.
I mean, everybody has their official line, right, about a drag queen, their on-camera line, and then their behind-the-scenes line. It's just...
She was just a down bitch.
She was so angel, and she was fun. I remember that time we were caught in a rainstorm in a Denny's, and like, it was just a delightful memory.
Everybody, if you get a chance, go YouTube a Chi-Chi performance.
Yeah.
She was the one.
Yeah.
It was great. Finally, we get a lip sync smackdown with an intro by RuPaul's real-life cousin, Cory Booker.
It's amazing.
Did you know they were cousins?
I didn't.
He's really cute.
Yeah, he's very cute.
He's an older man.
I mean, older than what?
30. Is he old? Is he 30?
What do you consider to be an older man?
Well, I was watching and going, am I in love with an older man right now on TV?
Maybe we just have a different, yeah.
I'm like, is this guy 60 but doesn't look 60 at all?
Right.
I'll stick to the questions. Okay. This year's SmackDown is Britney Spears themed.
Oh, it's a great theme.
In your long career, did you ever perform a Britney Spears song in your repertoire?
As a blonde drag queen who performs for bachelorettes, you have to have the ready-made Britney medley, right?
Yeah.
So I would do Till the World Ends, Womanizer, and then
Work Bitch.
Work Bitch.
I've seen you do Work Bitch.
Work Bitch is fun.
You turn that
Yeah,
out.
and then like, you really kind of go for it. There's plenty of opportunities to stay still and then to ramp it up. You need the range.
Work Bitch has a lot of moments to just walk.
Yeah.
And mug
do that
and hair flip.
Yeah.
Ru spins the wheel and it lands on Kandy Muse.
Okay.
Then Ru spins it again and it lands on Rosé. But did you notice how close it was? It almost landed on Symone.
Could you imagine if something else had happened different than the thing that happened? It would have been totally different.
My imagination does not work like that. I can only imagine things that are real.
Right.
So the first lip sync is Kandy versus Rosé, and the Battle of New York City. The song is Work Bitch by Britney Spears.
Yeah.
What did you think of the lip sync?
We're gonna talk about lip sync smackdowns. We're gonna talk about the quantity and quality of reveals, right?
Of course.
So it's such a drag queen trope that we are now very accustomed to, and we expect a reveal during lip sync naturally. I think that Kandy was very successful in her somewhat modest but effective reveal.
Yes.
I looked at her and I said, wow, she's unprepared. She does not have a reveal. That's ballsy, right?
Yeah.
Bam. She had a reveal, and it was, I think she had happened a little later than Rose's, maybe. I'm not sure. But and I thought it was a very serviceable reveal that was sexy, hot, beautiful, and fly. And then Rosé's, on the other hand, I hated what she revealed to.
It was a velour blush with a low crotch.
I'm gonna tell you, that tone and that color and that texture,
Especially-
no.
All those things aside, Kandy did still lip sync stronger.
She turned it. Yeah, she did a very
Stronger than
compelling
yesterday.
performance. Yeah, absolutely. What a lucky girl.
Kandy Muse advances and Rosé is eliminated. Do you think Kandy won the lip sync?
I would have given it to Kandy.
So then we see Symone versus Gottmik, the Battle of Los Angeles, to Give Me More by Britney. What did you think of the lip sync?
Mama, when I tell you what I'm about to tell you, you will be told my opinion.
Which
is Symone, she turned it. She turned.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Gottmik, she fought for it. She fought for it. But you are Liu Kang, and that is Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung with Goro like waiting in the wings, like absolutely.
It was a slaying.
She's
I
like-
love Gottmik.
I do too.
It became very obvious that one of these people performs for a living regularly, and one of these people doesn't.
Yeah, I think that Gottmik in that was like, it was a little amateurish in that the reveals were not. It was just like, oh, I'm undressing rather than revealing.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Would you have rather had Work Bitch or Give Me More as your lip sync?
Give me more.
I think so too.
The only, the reason why Work Bitch would be, I'm gonna say that again. If it's me versus those whores, I'm gonna just say, if we could rewind the tape to 32 years of age, I would have smoked those mother under the carpet.
Yeah. Symone advances and Gottmik is eliminated. Do you agree Symone won?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Symone
She
let
turned
that
it.
woman have
She
it.
was lovely. I mean, she was
She
so
went up to her
dazzling.
privately. She took her backstage
Yeah,
and
she
she
said-
said, "I'm just gonna let you know what's going on.
Yeah, she said, we have really enjoyed your presence here, but we're gonna have to let you go.
We're gonna have to
Please
let you
get
go."
your plant off your desk and get the out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gottmik walked out of there with a box,
With a box,
plant,
yeah,
and
and
some
a security
rulers.
guard.
Yeah, escorted off the premises.
Very nicely though. I mean, they
Very
didn't boot her
nicely.
at the end. Yeah.
Then we see the full season 13 cast, including the original 9 eliminated queens. Do you have a favorite finale look?
I'm
from
just
this
gonna
cast?
stop you right there. I honestly said, what season is this? Because it was so long ago. My brain literally interpreted it as like, oh, are we highlighting other seasons?
Well, some of them have aged 15 years.
It was incredible. I was like, I don't remember these girls. This was 14 years ago. I'm gonna tell you, Denali's cactus outfit.
Girl, the cactus
was-
outfit.
It might be one of my favorite like performing outfits I've ever seen on the show. It was so cute.
Her best look of the season.
Oh, by far.
I have not been
Absolutely.
a big fan of Denali's looks this season. This was her retribution. Next, Heidi in Closet returns to present this year's Miss Congeniality to Lala Ree, who receives
$10,000.
You were the first one to get five.
$5,000 in American cash. I mean, I was very appreciative because, and I recall vividly the salty expression on Ben de la Crème's
Yes!
face.
She
because
still talks about it.
I know she does. Of course she does. And when they were like, you won $5,000, and I was like, that's right, I did. I mean, it was hysterical.
Were you surprised when you won $5,000?
Oh yeah, I was thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. Money is very exciting for people who are poor.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
It's fantastic.
Do you think Lala Ree was the right choice?
That's a great question. I don't know.
It depends who votes. I wonder if Kandy Muse was trying to put in more Joey votes.
Yeah.
Like, my lover needs
yeah,
to win.
Joey. Yeah.
Violet was a big fan of Lala's fashion during the bag ball.
You're joking.
It's in the card.
Okay.
Do you remember
So-
when I said, but Violet, don't you think that as the outfit fell apart, it got better, right, Violet? And Violet goes, no, it didn't. It got worse.
So this is funny. I mean, with all due respect to the person behind the drag, of course, I feel that she should have been eliminated at that moment. Not even had a chance to lip sync.
It just goes to show you, Congeniality is about loving people you work with, wanting to work with you.
Yeah.
Next, Jada Essence Hall enters to pass on the crown. What did you think of the Jada look?
It was confusing. In a very fascinating way. I was like, I like, well, you know what I loved about it? I was like, so this is like a stylistic flourish that is now like kind of walking the line between gender expressions, because it was like when a finger wave or a baby hair becomes a beard or a mutton
Yes.
chop, I was like, that's actually kind of cool. I almost wish I feel like the next iteration of it would be like almost like a tentacle coming up the nose or into the mouth and suffocating the queen to death.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hairball.
Hairball.
Have you ever met Jada?
Yeah, she's delightful.
Great. And I don't know if people fully understand the scope of how much she is a dork.
Is she really?
Like, she's beautiful, but she's a fool. She wants
Okay.
to act a fool.
Okay, that's great.
And that voice. Everything is a joke. Everything is loud. I love her.
Also, she made all her drag, didn't she?
Yeah.
Big props for that.
And finally, we get to the final lip sync of the season, Katya. Kandy Muse versus Symone for the win. Kandy and Symone lip sync to Till the World Ends by the one and only Miss Brittany Marie
Brinty
Spears.
Brinty Spurs.
Brinty Spurs.
Brinty Spurs.
What did you think of the lip sync?
I thought it was, I
think Symone.
This was with the linguini confetti. Yeah.
Oh, the linguini confetti.
This is so funny to me. So,
It was really there was things happening. up
Mama,
there.
she said, hold on a second. I need to pull this.
Pull the ripcord.
Pull the ripcord on this sideburn and get my 4 al
And
dente strands of fettuccine to helicopter around
3
this
pieces
wig.
of gold yarn are gonna shoot out. And the children are gonna gag.
I love this energy.
Kandy is a really high energy performer.
Yeah.
I think Symone lip syncs with kind of unparalleled confidence. Like, you really believe Symone is singing the song almost.
She's got, she has the presence.
Yeah,
Do you know
the
what I mean?
presence.
She has the, I think that the Kandy has the energy, but she doesn't have the
the face.
face. Symone has that, like, she has all that going on. She has the wit, she has the coy, she's seductive, she's funny, she's hammy, she's the whole range is on her face.
She lip syncs like she's lip syncing, which I like.
Yes.
She doesn't lip sync like she's singing it.
No.
She lip syncs like, isn't it funny this music is playing and I'm pretending to sing
It's camp.
it? Yeah.
It's camp. But it's also very, she has a huge range. She has a broad expressive register in her face that Kandy just doesn't have access to.
Kandy's a really good performer.
Fantastic. Super energetic, really entertaining.
Listen, on Drag Race, we love bringing who you are to the runway, to the stage.
Yeah.
The flag wasn't a particular type of flag
Mary.
that just steam it.
It was a wrinkle folded type of flag.
A wrinkle folded type of flag. Someone lied to her several times.
Yeah, someone sold it to her that morning.
Wrinkle. Where was it?
I don't know. And here's the thing: as a person who was beaten in a lip sync by a bitch with a flag, you got to pull it out of your wig.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I haven't.
Who do you think won the lip sync?
I think it was Raven Symone.
I think that Miss Raven Symone took Miss Candace to the cleaners today.
Yeah, I think Symone is the clear winner.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Yeah. But both gave a great energetic performance.
So Katya, we have a winner. We made it to the end. Congratulations, Symone.
A very well-deserved win for a very deserving queen. She's
Truly
fantastic.
a star.
Yeah, absolutely a star. From day one, she's so, you just want to look at her, you want to listen to her, and you want to see what she's doing.
I mean, when she walked in and said, "Don't let this smooth taste fool you," I was kind of hook, line, and sinker right away.
Yeah, she's just so charming, and I cried when she was talking about how she was so worried about, when she broke down about how she didn't want to let her friends down and let the house, I was so raw and so like, how sometimes things can get a little canned on Drag Race, or at least a little repetitive.
Yeah.
It was just so heartbreaking and vulnerable and.
Well, she cares about not letting down the people that she works with, and
I wonder what that feeling is like.
Yeah.
I guess I've never really felt that before.
Yeah.
She's had a lot of missteps.
But I love her so much that I found myself.
You're rooting for her.
Remember Mariah Carey fans on New Year's Eve? They were like, she was tired, she couldn't hear the music.
Making excuses.
That's me for Symone.
Yeah.
When
yeah.
she would bomb something, I'm
Yeah.
like, this challenge doesn't matter.
She tripped. I
Yeah.
saw it.
Somebody
I saw it.
tripped her.
Yeah.
So she for me builds that sort of like, I'm invested.
Yeah.
Katya, thank you for joining me today. I know we never see each other, so I appreciate you making time to stop by.
It was truly a pleasure. It was truly an honor. I mean, I relish these opportunities to spend time with you, as our time together is so short.
It's so fleeting.
It's so ephemeral.
Do you want to let everybody know where they can find you?
At the local. Oh, where do you mean?
Our
like in
season
real
6 of
Oh my God! For those of you who would love to see more erotic and enticing footage of the two of us doing our thing, season 6 of is now available on Wow Presents Plus, or a month later on YouTube. Plus, we have lots of different other projects, including the Bald and the Beautiful podcast on Apple and Spotify. I'm go-go dancing down at the Piggly Wiggly on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6:30 to 7:45, and then, listen,
Vampire Fitness remixes.
the remix, yeah.
Guide to Modern Womanhood, New York Times bestseller.
New York Times bestseller. Plenty of other exciting opportunities that will become available for the casual or devoted listener.
We can cut all that out. Thank you for coming. People love to have you on the show.
I'm really happy to be here, and I just want to say God bless you.
It's fun to see a veteran in drag look at like what the younger kids are doing, you know?
Yeah. I love to stay relevant. Yeah.
And thank you for watching the Pit Stop this season. Thank you for letting me host this season. It has been truly a wonderful gift. Make sure you subscribe to the RuPaul's Drag Race YouTube channel for all types of Drag Race content. And should we say goodbye together?
Yes.
Goodbye. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
We did it, Joe!
Look over here. The Drag Race YouTube channel is always bringing amazing content, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single thing.